So what we'll do now is just take a peek real quick. We can actually head over here. And this is what it looks like right now. Not much going on. It's like a blank canvas, and we're going to build this bad boy out. Really get this homepage dialed in with my hybrid homepage, which you're going to love. And I'm going to show you how to get this website set up for success with all the images and everything, so you can get this done faster than ever before. And it's going to be super fun too. And I can't wait to show you. So let's head back over to the dashboard. Okay, awesome. So let's get this website dialed for success. And we're going to start doing that by adding plugins. And plugins are just little tools that enhance your website's functionality. And they can be amazing. They can really boost your website. Everything from sharing buttons to making it faster to making your website found online. And they're super easy to add to your website. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what you want to do is head over here to Plugins right here and then click on Add New. Now, what you're seeing here is the WordPress plugin dashboard. Now, this is awesome because you can literally find just about anything to enhance your website's functionality. Thousands of plugins are available here. So all you have to do is just type in what you're looking for right up here, and boom, there it is. So the first one that we're going to be searching for is called Yoast SEO. We'll just type this in right here, YOAST SEO. And you'll see it populate right here. Go ahead and click on Install Now and then Activate. It's that simple to add a plugin. So what this plugin is going to do is it's going to improve your WordPress website's search engine optimization. So ultimately, you can be found online for your specific pages and posts. Remember, we already kind of talked about this a little bit with the permalinks, okay? And this is just going to really kind of put that on steroids. Now, it's super easy to set up, and pretty much once it's set up for you, it does the work for you, okay? So it optimizes your website's pages and posts. So what we want to do is go ahead and click on right here where it says SEO, and then click on General. Now, right here where it says First Time SEO Configuration, go ahead and click on the Configuration Wizard. Click Configure Yoast SEO, and my site is live and ready to be indexed. Go ahead and click on this. Next. And whatever's appropriate for you here, go ahead and select. Just do a blog. Next. It's a company. And you can upload a logo here if you have one. I'm going to go ahead and select Next. You can add in your social channels here. I'm going to select Next for now. And yes, you want to be found online for your pages and posts. Select Next. And I'm going to select No. It's just me as the one publishing author. Now, this step really isn't necessary right now, but if you'd like, you can go ahead and set this up. It's just a little bit more involved and really outside the scope of this video, but it's a good idea. Also, when you get your Google Analytics set up, again, outside the scope of this video, but that's a really good thing to have set up when you are ready for that. I would say you'd be ready for that once you start to get some traffic to your website, it becomes more engaged, and you're getting more subscribers, and people are actively engaging with your content. I would make sure to get this set up, but for now, it's really not necessary. Okay, so go ahead and click on Next. Next again. And you can sign up here if you want. I'm going to click on Next. These are just some tutorials they have. I'm going to select Next. And you are done. We'll go ahead and close this out. And that's it. Now you have the Yoast SEO plugin set up, and it's optimized. It's going to optimize your pages and posts. And once we start adding pages and posts, you're going to see how this works. Now let's head back to Plugins and then Add New. Okay, so now we're going to add a plugin that allows for you to share your website content. It's awesome, and it's called Sumo by SumoMe. So go ahead and search for it right over here, SUMOME, and you should see it pop up right here. Now, what's so cool about SumoMe is it offers an entire suite of website traffic tools, which are incredibly powerful. And for now, we're just going to get started with Share, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. So go ahead and click on Install Now, and then Activate. And this little guy is super easy to set up. So over here in your left-hand sidebar, you'll see Sumo, and go ahead and click on that. And then all you got to do is click Connect right here. And you have to register an account to set this up. Then go ahead and click on sign up, and it's that easy. Then we'll head over to My Tools, right up here in the right-hand sidebar. You'll see it has created a little sidebar over here. Click on that. Then click on My Apps. Then go ahead and X this out, or just click No Thanks down here. And then right over here, these are all the tools, okay? So go to Social and then click on Share, and then Activate Now. And there you have it. So if we head back and check out the home page of our website, and I refresh the page, you'll see it right over here. Pretty awesome, right? Now, the big benefit of this tool is that you can get up to 20% more free traffic to your website using this. So basically what Share does is it makes it super easy for your visitors to share your content with their friends and family and others. And the more people share your website content, the more viral traffic goes back to your website ultimately. So people can even like, tweet, or pin your content from the use of these little social sharing buttons. And put it this way, if you don't have a tool like this, you might as well be invisible. You'll find it so much harder to gain any traction without a social media presence online. And this will really help address that, especially when you're just starting out. Okay, so let's head back over to the SumoMe dashboard. And as you can see, we're not going to get into all this, but there's a lot of different tools here that you can use to expand the functionality of your website and really drive a lot of quality traffic back to your website using these tools. So I encourage you, when you get a little bit more momentum with your website and getting some more traffic and more established, I would recommend getting some more of these tools as you see fit for your site dialed in. Okay, so we can go ahead and close this page out. And here is our home page, and here's our dashboard. Now, you can always access your site or your dashboard by clicking on the home page in this little dashboard area and clicking here, or just heading back over here. Just another way to get back to your dashboard area. Okay, on to our next plugin. Go ahead and click on Plugins and then Add New. Now, if you're wondering why we're adding all these little tools, if you haven't caught on yet, it is absolutely crucial that once you start getting quality traffic to your website, it is imperative that you get your website visitors on your email list. This way you can start to build trust and relationships and ultimately customers. You need to write that down, underline it, frame it, whatever it's going to take to let that sink in. Now, this was a huge mistake I made when I first started out, and a lot of people make this mistake as well. You've got to get people on your email list. If not, more than likely, they're just going to come to your site and probably not return. See ya! You know, that's just the way it is. So you got to get people on an email list. That is so, so important. So this way, once you connect through email, you can continue the conversation and build value based on your visitors' specific interests. In this way, you can leave your subscribers wanting more, looking forward to and hungry for your next blog post or whatever you're going to be sending out, your products or services. Okay? Now, I have something I cannot wait to show you, and it's called the hybrid homepage. Now, I've created this to really get your website visitors dialed in and deeply engaged, and most importantly, subscribing to your website through email so they come back for more and more, and building the know, like, and trust factor, and ultimately turning them into customers. And this leads us nicely right to our next plugin, which is called MailChimp for WordPress. So let's go ahead and get this installed right now. Okay, so let's head over here and search for MailChimp for WordPress. Here it is right here. Check out those reviews. Pretty awesome, right? That's an important thing to mention too as well. Make sure whenever you're adding plugins, whatever you choose to add, that you check to see the last updated. Obviously, you don't want something that's years back. You know, it's got to be pretty frequently that it's being updated. And check out the reviews, okay? Go ahead and click on Install Now, and then Activate. Okay, so we are good to go with plugins. Now, I know we've covered quite a few concepts, and I hope you're having some fun with this. I know this is a lot of stuff, and these concepts are new to you, so I just ask that you be patient with yourself. Have some fun with this. You're going to thank yourself that you went through this. You'll have put in the work to not only serve you, but serve your audience as well. This is good stuff. Just honor the learning journey. It's just part of the process, okay? So now that we have the MailChimp for WordPress activated, we have to connect it with an email service provider so we can begin to collect email subscribers, send and receive emails. And to do that, we're going to head over to MailChimp.com. This is a free service to start email marketing. So once you're over at MailChimp, this is where you're going to get started with email marketing. And in case you're wondering why email marketing, well, again, it allows you to deeply engage with your website subscribers in terms of your website content and your products and services. Now, this is awesome because it allows you to stay in front of them with timely information specific to their interests. So ultimately, you're able to establish trust and a lifetime customer. And remember, most of the time, your website visitors will come to your website usually not likely to return. So it's really important that you get people on your email list so you can continue to reach out to them with your blog content, your posts, market to them, with your various products and services. And MailChimp is the perfect tool to make that happen. Also, it's free for one, and it's super easy to get up and going. So after you've completed setting up your website and you've got this dialed in, make sure you sign up for MailChimp and sign up for a free account. And once you sign up, the plugin seamlessly integrates with your account and you are set to jet. It is really easy. Now, if you'd like to learn a little bit more how to set this up properly, we show you how to do this over at our site. But again, it's a little bit more involved and really outside of the scope of this video. Okay, cool. We are all done here for now. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road, and I can't wait to show you this. We're going to start setting up your website, getting it dialed in, adding your website pages, some website posts, and just creating some rich content for your website. Okay, so let's head back over to our dashboard area, and then go ahead and click on Pages, and then All Pages. And then you want to go to your Welcome page, which is your front page, and then click on Edit. Okay, and real quickly, now if you're wondering what the difference between a page and a post is, it's very simple. Pages serve as your static pages, such as your About Us page and your Contact Us page. These pages pretty much stay the same over time. Posts serve as your blog posts. They are dynamic. They can change over time. You can continue to add content to them. You can comment on them. Your posts are primarily for your blog content. So let's get started with the hybrid homepage. And before we get started, you can access all the resources that I used to create this website, such as the images and the full transcript of this video over at websitesmadeeasy.tv/how to make a website and make money. Before we get started, I want to point out a couple things real quick. And I want you to head over here to the Sumo Me menu and just go ahead and close this out right here if it's showing, okay? Because we don't need that for now. And if you look up here, here's the Yoast menu, okay? And this is for search engine optimization, remember? So what you want to do is just go ahead and click on this and then click on Snippet Preview, okay? Now, this is what this page is going to look like in the Google search results, all right? So it's saying, please provide a meta description by editing the snippet below, okay? And we're going to do that right now. Now I'm going to type in a little description that's going to be very compelling for this page, okay? So right here, I'm going to go ahead and type this in. So I've gone ahead and added a meta description. Start your money-making website in just 7 days with our email course using our signature 3-step WTC system and see your dreams become a reality. Now, that's the description that will show up in the search results. And we can also change the title right here, okay? So I've gone ahead and deleted all this, and then I'm just going to type in something that's very benefit driven. So when people see this, they're like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. You're focusing on the transformation, remember? The benefit for the end user. Why would they want to read your pages or posts or even come to your website? So really think about that, okay? So now that sounds awesome. If I saw that in the Google search results, start your money-making website today, and then I saw that they had a little course showing me how to do it, of course I would check this out. Who wouldn't? So let's go ahead and close this out. And this page is ready and optimized for the search engines, okay? So we'll close it out, and then we want to update the page to save the changes. Okay, so you want to do this for all your pages and posts. So whatever you're trying to rank your pages or posts for to show up in the Google search results, put in a good title, and then, obviously optimize the description area with the keywords in there so people know exactly what the page or post is about. Okay, so now we're going to start adding some rich content to our page here. And to do that, we can add in different blocks depending on what kind of content we want to add. So right here, this is a block, okay? And you can add additional blocks by clicking this little plus icon right here, add a block. And as you can see, There's all sorts of things that we can add to our page here to make it really rich with different types of content. And you're going to see how when we create this page. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the page here. And this is the heading block. I'm going to go ahead and just remove this welcome so we just have a really clean home page for the header area. All right, so let's add another block. And you can also add a block by clicking on the section below this block, and then you'll see a plus. Click on the plus, and we want to add something called a cover image. So click on this, and you want to upload an image right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on upload. Here it is right here. Choose that. Now this is an awesome image. You're going to see what we can do to this to make it really cool and stand out. So let's put in a little title. So if you can't see the cursor, just click on one of these and it'll pop right up. So I'm going to go ahead and add in a little title. Okay, looking good. Now we're going to clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to left align this. So just click on right there, it was centered, and click on this to left align it. Now let's go ahead and update the page real quick just to save the changes. Okay, cool. Now check this out. We're going to make this full. You can make it full width, right, or wide width, or you can make it full width, which just looks awesome. Okay, now I need to clean this up a little bit. How to make a website and make money in 3 steps. Looking good. And then what we want to do is go ahead and close out this Yoast SEO and X that out. Then go ahead and click on the little gear right here. And now we can edit this little area right here, or this block, okay? So right now, let me just update the page so you can see what I'm going to do and how this is looking so far. So that's updated. Now go ahead and view page right here. Okay, cool, right? Looking pretty good. So this right here is a fixed image, all right? We want to change that. We're going to make it parallax. So it kind of hovers in the background. So we're going to click on edit page and then click inside the block so you can bring up this area right here to make edits. And let's go ahead and change this. Right now it says fixed background. We want to change this to parallax. So toggle this, and then right here, let's go ahead and change this overlay color. So you can make it clear and then change the opacity. Or let's go with kind of this, let's see, put it at 30, 40%. Let's go with this lighter blue color. See what that looks like. Go ahead and maybe 30. And then update it, and then view page. Cool. Now, as we start to build this out, you're going to see more of this guy. Obviously, this is subjective and you can create anything you want. I encourage you to play with this and adjust it to your liking. I'm just showing you the best way I feel like to create it to make your website successful. Okay, so that being said, let's go over the 4 main sections of the hybrid homepage. And part 1 is your navigation, which is right up here. And you're going to see it come together with your pages, posts, and other social channels right in here. And we're going to add those here in a bit. Part 2 is right here, which is your USP or unique selling point and a call to take an action. And this is at the top of the page and is dedicated to one thing, giving your website visitors exactly what they want. So when someone lands on your website, they should immediately know within seconds what's unique about your website. Why should people want to read your website? Or what specific problem are you helping folks with that's unique to you? You know, the big benefit, the transformation, remember? So how to make a website and make money in 3 steps. That is very clear what we're helping people with. Now, people quickly scan websites, and if it's confusing and not clear what you're helping them with, they're just going to click away and go somewhere else. And then you need a strong call to action. And a call to action is quite literally a call to take an action. The action you want people to take can be anything from download an ebook, sign up for a free webinar, get a coupon, attend an event, get a free consultation. You quite literally are asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. And this is also known as a lead magnet. You're giving something away for free with a call to take an action in exchange for an email address. Now, making the call to action the first thing that someone sees when they come to your website, it drastically increases the chance of them seeing it and acting on it, okay? Now, part 3 is your roadmap. And the roadmap gives your reader a quick glance at the path you're going to take them down as they get to know you. Now, think of this area as the vision of transformation for your readers. What is your website or product or service going to do for your readers? Remember, I can't stress this enough. It's so important to know that people don't buy products or services. They buy the transformation, what it will do to improve the quality of their life. So at Websites Made Easy, in this part of my homepage, I cover 3 main topics that are important to my website and business: creating a website and blog, getting traffic, and capturing new customers. Ultimately showing people the basic steps of how to get started online with a profitable website to consistently make money. Now, part 4 is your pilot story, and this briefly explains the journey of how you came about your product or service, or why you started your website in the first place, and the value that you're giving. Also, the pilot story can highlight your best content or a blog post, introduce the new reader to your website, and then give them a call to take an action to learn more. And now I'm going to show you how to complete the hybrid homepage with these 4 parts. So let's go ahead and do that now. Click on Edit Page,